Hello friends, welcome to Suresh Aggarwal's Mathematics Shortcuts. Another video on fast multiplication. I am going to talk about 2-digit by 2-digit multiplication. The base for this particular trick, or you may call it method, is Vedic maths. And the second thing is you should be really good in single digit multiplication and moreover the dodging tables. That is really important. Dodging tables not up to 20 but up to 99. So I have already put up 2 or 3 videos in which I simplified dodging tables for you, and in this video I am going to simplify it further. So watch the complete video. You are going to learn something very useful given in the ultimate guide to speed maths, which comes in 2 different volumes. I will tell you everything about those amazing books also. Let's first get into the video topic, 2-digit by 2-digit. So we want to talk about 2-digit by 1-digit first. So let me take some examples and illustrate that to you first. We have 37 and I need to say, I need to do 8 times. Now visualization is really important, and at some stage, the students have to be exposed to visualization activities in mathematics as well. And if we are not doing it as a parent or as a teacher of mathematics, I think it's a big injustice to the students, because every time the concrete things do not work, abstraction is really important. They should be able to visualize the numbers in the mind, and once they are able to do that, these small things like addition, subtraction, multiplication will be a cakewalk for them. So how do you do 37 times 8 in the mind? See, if I have written it here, it is very easy. But if I just say 37 times 8, nobody can tell that very easily. But if you are aware of the basic things, you will do it very smartly. I'll show you how. All you need to know is the single digit tables. So we all know what is 3 times 8. It is 24. And we all know what is 7 times 8. 7 8s are 56. Now these two numbers you have to visualize as if you are watching a notebook, on which 24 and 56, these two numbers are written. Okay, we all can do that, right? Suppose I have this in front of my eyes, I can visualize 24 and 56 written somewhere in front of me. I have written it here, that's all right, but you need to visualize that. Okay, and then just think that there is a plus sign in between them, but we are not adding 24 and 56. We are just separating out the last digit and adding the remaining numbers. 24 plus 5 is 29, and then 6 comes as it is, thereby giving you the product of 37 and 8. Easy, right? Okay, if you think this is not easy, then I think we need to practice, right? Mathematics is not something which you watch and say, oh, I have done it. You need to do it yourself. You need to do it 30-40 times to feel comfortable. So I'll do it 2 or 3 more times. Watch. Suppose in place of 37, now somebody asks me what is 58 times 6. Okay, now what numbers I have to visualize? 5 times 6, that is 30. 8 times 6, which is 48. Separate out the last digit. Visualize that there is a plus sign in between them. 30 plus 4 is 34. And finally the 8. There we go. 348 is the answer. And believe it or not, friends, this can be done really quickly. One more big example, like suppose you have 84 and we are doing, say, 7 times. Okay, so 8 sevens are 56, 4 sevens are 28. Separate out the last digit, add 56 plus 2 is 58, followed by the 8. You get 588 as the answer. Now, no pen and paper required for this. And do you know, this forms the base of Vedic maths, so many tricks, and 2 by 2 multiplication can become so easy. So as you can see here, I have adopted this from the Ultimate Guide to Speed Maths, Volume 1 and Volume 2, which is now released, and everybody can procure a copy of these 2 amazing books. I will show you the titles here on the next screen. The Ultimate Guide to Speed Maths, Volume 1 and Volume 2. This contains 14 chapters. This also contains 14 chapters. Short and smart tricks, 10x faster calculations, very easy language and very easy to understand content. We have video links for reference in the first volume, 2400 practice questions with answer key, and here we have 1300 practice questions with answer key. So if you are a school student, you are somebody looking to clear the basic olympiads which are conducted at school level like NTSC, IMO, SOF, etc., or you are preparing for SSC, banking, railways, LIC, CAT, MAT, CLAT, all those exams, quantitative aptitude is everywhere. You need to get a copy of this amazing combo. I'll show you a glimpse of the two books. Here you can see this is volume 1 and this is volume 2. So coupled together, they will constitute something which you are going to cherish throughout your life. And if you are a parent of maybe a 10-year-old, right, you need to gift your child this amazing combo so that they can develop those tendencies, the aptitude in maths which is required at later stages in the school education. And after passing out, when they prepare for the college entrance exams, this is going to be a boon for them. And even at the professional level, when they enter into some placement exams, this will still work. So it's an asset for life actually. How do you get a copy of this amazing combo? Amazon links are given here in the description of this video, or you can send me a message on WhatsApp. This is the WhatsApp number 9896369963. I will talk to you directly. If you have any concerns or questions about this amazing combo, you can ask me. Okay, right. So I told you that 2-digit by 1-digit is very important, and single digit multiplication is even more important. Like a single digit tables like 9 times 6 is 54, 8 times 6 is 48, 7 times 7 is 49, and so on, right? How does that form the base of 2-digit by 2-digit multiplication? I will show you now. Suppose we have 43 and I need to multiply that by 85. Okay. Now, Vedic maths has given a wonderful method to us which everybody should know, and you should be comfortable doing it, and this answer should be found in a single line. Not the traditional method where you write multiplication of 43 by 5, then put a cross, then multiply 43 by 8, and then add vertically to get your answer. 3 lines. Single line method. Okay. And so what do you have to do? You have to write 3 different products. The first product is when you multiply the first digits, that is 8 fours are 32. The second product I will write later. The third one is 3 times 5, which is 15. So first and last is pretty elementary, right? In the middle, it is like crosswise. 8 times 3, 24. 4 times 5, 20. 20 plus 24 is 44. And that's it. If you get these 3 numbers right, then starting from the right hand side, 5, 1 carried, 45, 5, 4 carried, 36, 3655 will be your answer for this particular question. And it is not going to be wrong whenever you calculate these multiplication problems using these tricks. When you have practiced enough, the answer is never going to be wrong. And that is the beauty of studying from this ultimate guide to speed maths. And that is why I keep on telling to everybody, whatever profession you are in, the children have to be exposed to these things right from the basic level. So you won't find anything better than this ultimate guide to speed maths in market, which actually explains everything, gives you videos, and gives you the practice questions also with answer key. I'll take some more questions. Watch. Suppose we have to do 72 times, say 69. Okay. Now I told you 7 times 6, 7 6 are 42, right? 9 times 2, that is 18, and 9 7s are 63, and add what? 6 2s are 12. So this becomes 75. So 75 will be written in the middle. So 8, 1 carried, 75 becomes 76. So 7 carried, 42 plus 7 is 49, and there we go. 4968 is the product. No question is difficult, no calculation is difficult if you are smart enough to handle those calculations. So if I'll give you some DIY questions. So you need to solve this using this IXI or the vertically and crosswise approach of Vedic maths, and tell me in the comments, is it working for you? Okay. So the first one is 34 times 9. This is a single digit question. Okay. Then second is say 47 times 6. Then we have two questions in which there will be double digits in both the numbers. Let's say 83 times 46. And then we have 54 times 92. Okay, so these are 4 DIY questions. Please try it, and if you are able to do it, do post a comment. Okay, and do go for the speed maths books. The WhatsApp number is given here, and the Amazon links are given in the description of this video. So friends, if you like this video of multiplication, do share it with all your friends who are struggling in basic maths, so that they can excel in that and build on that base, so that they get to that stage which they expect to in the life. So friends, I hope you have subscribed the channel and you must be getting all the notifications on your mobile. I'll wait for your comments for the DIY questions. Okay, all the best.